a mentor, a cultural leader using the platform like F Magazine and the Council of Filipino Organizations to uplift the Filipino voices. With a heart of service, a mind for innovation, she continues to break barriers while staying grounded as a mother, wife, a friend, and of course, my TikTok idol. We proudly honor Ms. Flor Magbanwa Mansour as this year's Entrepreneur of the Year. Let's give them another round of applause. These are our Filipino-American entrepreneurs in Arizona. So all the nominees, please stay on the stage. We'll hear a little from Ate Flor. Ate, did you expect to win tonight?
Magandang gabi po ulit sa inyong lahat at magbuhay ang Arizona Filipino Community. Salamat Arizona Unlimited, Pinoy Unlimited for this award. Alam niyo po sa community natin, minsan you can't avoid yung mga bulong-bulungan. And also, since may bulong-bulungan nga, and meron ka rin expectation na gusto mong manalo, magpe-prepare ka, di ba? Parang in the back of your head, you want to just like prepare a small speech, but I always want to talk like from my heart, and I don't normally prepare a speech or any outline for that matter, because like what John said, I love telling stories, not necessarily my stories, but your stories as well, because each one of us has a very meaningful story to share. All our journeys to the US, our humble beginnings. So, my heartfelt message to everyone, dahil nga, syempre, pag nag-join ka naman ng ganito, gusto mong manalo. But, what I've learned, hindi ko rin naman mababasa yung ginawa ko dahil nakalimutan ko yung salamin ko. But I want to share this award to all the nominees. Riza is my business partner as well. I always like to share. Thank you. This will do. There you go. Yeah. So really briefly, I want to share a little part of me to all of you tonight. I grew up chasing gold medals. Kindergarten pa lang ako. Gusto ko na meron akong medal. And tonight, meron akong medal. Salamat. Because I wanted recognition and validation, not necessarily money. To tell you the truth, I never imagined myself being rich. All I wanted was to have, believe it or not, to have a complete family. Because I grew up without a dad, and you know, back in the Philippines, they would tell you that you came from broken family, and no one tells anyone that it is so wrong to say that you came from a broken family, right? So, yun lang yung goal ko. And I think I've achieved that. With having my husband and my boys, na I swear to God, wala akong pinalo talaga, or they never gave me heartache, and I hope they don't give me any heartache. So I think I'm blessed in so many ways, but that's my biggest blessing because nung high school ako, sinabi ko talaga na yan ang pangarap ko. Bonuses na lang ang mga Birkins, ang mga Louis Vuitton, ang mga Chanel. Pero bumibili pa rin ako sa Target. Nagsusuot ako ng damit sa Walmart. Because I have the best of both worlds. The Philippines and the United States of America. So keep dreaming kasi at paniwalaan niyo yung pangarap niyo. Kasi nung maliit din ako, sabi ng isang teacher ko na manghuhula. Miss wala to sa script ha. Miss magbanwa, I can read, Mom, basahin niyo nga po yung palad ko. Sa public school ako. Tapos sabi niya, ay, mas magpaano makakarating ka ng Amerika? Sabi ko, oh wow, makakarating daw ako ng Amerika. So, when my grandma told me to just take up nursing so I can go to the United States, I listened. And I'm so happy that I did. I didn't want to become a nurse, but because I listened, eto na siya. And then while I was a nurse, I was able to do things that I really love to do, like telling stories, writing stories, news reporting for Balitang Amerika. So yun. So sana mga bata ngayon, makikinig din. Pero iba nga ngayon ng panahon. So okay lang. Anyway, let me go through this one, natin ko sidetrack. But of course, chasing the recognition and validation noon. I believe that extraordinary efforts always come with gold medals and applause. Lots of it. But when I stepped into the real world, a place where it's often dog eat dog, I realized something crucial. There are no teachers handing out stars for my efforts. Extraordinary effort. Everyone has a game plan. Everyone wants to get ahead. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. We all want the best for ourselves and for our families. But here's what I've learned. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Always remember where you came from. Stay grounded and humble. It took me a while to realize who truly I am. I'm not just an entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur. But more than that, I'm a nursepreneur, not an entrepreneur. Because I will always be a nurse first before I am a businesswoman. To thrive in this arena, I've embraced my 4 Ps, my core values that keep me grounded in purpose and passion. Purpose, my 4 Ps. Know why you do and why you want to do that. Forgive yourself when you make mistakes along the way. Second is passion. Love what you do, enjoy doing it, do your TikToks every day. Persistence, keep pushing, delegate when needed, but always follow through. That's why I'm a nurse. You know, you delegate, but you follow through. Perseverance, stay, evaluate, adapt. Repeat, it's the nursing process applied to real life. This journey hasn't been easy, but it's always been doable because I don't walk and ever walk alone. I have a barangay behind me. They are the ones who keep my Ate Girl Nurse fire burning. To all my business partners, especially Jess, who's not here tonight, our amazing staff in the US and in the Philippines, my family and friends, to the Council of Filipino Organizations for giving me the opportunity to lead this year, and to my boys, Nathan Jacob Rome and my Han, Jamal. Everyone calls him Han. You are all my wives, to my husband and my boys. Thank you, Arizona Pinoy and Winfred. Magandang gabi po.
Thank you so much, Ate Girl. Is it Ate Girl or Ate Nurse?